The Arab world is rich in culture, history, and resilience, but parts of it are also scarred by conflict, political instability, and danger. In today's video, we're counting down the top 10 most dangerous Arab countries in 2025, from ongoing wars to devastating economic collapse. Some of these countries are fighting for survival. This list is based on data from the Global Peace Index, humanitarian reports, and real-world events. Let's dive in. 10. Egypt, North Sinai. Footage of Cairo streets. Then cut to North Sinai military patrols, checkpoints, desert. Kicking off our list is Egypt, specifically the North Sinai region. While tourist hotspots like the pyramids and Red Sea resorts remain safe, North Sinai tells a different story. An ongoing insurgency involving ISIS-affiliated groups has made this area a hotspot for violence. Armed clashes, roadside bombs, and airstrikes continue to plague the region. The Egyptian military maintains a heavy presence, but the threat still looms. 9. Algeria. Algiers city shots, rural desert terrain, armed patrols in mountain areas. Algeria enjoys relative calm in cities, but remote mountainous areas still see activity from terrorist groups like AQIM. Political repression, censorship, and recent protests over government control have also raised concerns. It's not a war zone, but freedom, safety, and stability remain fragile, especially in rural regions. 8. Palestinian territories. Gaza. Gaza City drone shots, border wall, rocket fire, aftermath of airstrikes. Next is Gaza, a densely populated strip caught in a cycle of violence. Constant conflict with Israel, blockade, and internal political divisions have created one of the world's most desperate humanitarian crises. Civilians live under the constant threat of airstrikes and rocket fire. Basic services like electricity, healthcare, and clean water are critically limited. 7. Lebanon. Beirut protests, collapsed economy visuals, Hezbollah fighters, food lines. Lebanon's beauty hides deep scars. The 2020 Beirut explosion symbolized the country's collapsing infrastructure. Since then, the economy has spiraled into freefall. Banks failed, protests erupted, and extremist factions gained ground. Hezbollah's powerful influence and tensions with Israel add to the volatility. Lebanon stands on a knife's edge. 6. Iraq. Baghdad skyline, past war scenes, protests, militias marching. War-torn for decades, Iraq is still recovering. Although ISIS lost territorial control, their sleeper cells continue attacks. Sectarian violence, Iranian influence, and militia power struggles destabilize the country. Civilians face daily insecurity, especially outside major cities. 5. Sudan. Khartoum bombings, civilian displacement, refugee camps. Sudan spiraled into civil war in 2023. What began as a political dispute between military factions turned into a devastating national conflict. Tens of thousands have been killed or displaced. Entire cities have been destroyed. Humanitarian aid is blocked, and the death toll rises daily. 4. Libya. Tripoli militias, drone warfare, protests, burning buildings. Libya is a nation with no central power. After Gaddafi's fall, rival governments and militias have battled for control. The result? Lawlessness. Militias run entire towns, and human trafficking is rampant. It's a fractured nation with no end in sight to the chaos. 3. Somalia. Mogadishu explosions, Al-Shabaab footage, pirate patrols. Officially part of the Arab League, Somalia remains one of the most dangerous places on earth. Al-Shabaab controls large rural areas and frequently attacks government forces and civilians. Pirates still operate off the coast, and the government's power is limited. Instability is the norm. 2. Yemen. Sana'a destruction, children in malnutrition clinics, Houthi militias. Yemen's war is a catastrophe. Bombings, blockades, and famine have devastated the population. Houthi rebels control much of the north, while Saudi-led airstrikes continue in contested regions. Over 23 million people rely on humanitarian aid. It's a failed state in every sense. 1. Syria. Aleppo ruins, Assad regime forces, refugee camps, ISIS fighters. At number 1. Syria. The civil war that began in 2011 still rages in parts of the country. Assad controls most urban areas, but rebels, Kurdish forces, and jihadist groups dominate elsewhere. Russian, Iranian, Turkish, and American interests all clash within Syria's borders. It's a complex, multi-sided war zone where civilians are the main victims. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more global awareness content. Share your thoughts in the comments. What surprised you the most? See you in the next video.